The Avengers, issue number 12. That's right, folks. For almost the first time in this run of Avengers, we're doing something steeped in continuity, folks. We're not inventing our own continuity. No, 100 new characters we're introducing for one sequence. We're saving that for Blood Hunt, where there's like a whole new cadre of like old vampire characters. This time around, we're actually doing continuity stuff, which is really about time for this book. It's really needed it. I've had issues with this book before. Now, saying that, I don't think this book is great. It is just a little bit better than the stuff we have been seeing from this run so far, if only because it like feels like an actual Avengers book, where it'd be like, oh, you're just picking up Avengers in a slew of Marvel comic books. Well, the X-Men are falling apart. Captain Marvel has weird stuff going on, and everyone else is just kind of like in a weird place. That's what this feels like for the first time, and it's really cool. Because this book is slightly a tie-in to the fall of the House of X. We're dealing with stuff. Tony was playing like a crucial role in a lot of the stuff going on over there. The character was like married to Emma Frost, and they like Orchis took his technology to build certain Sentinels that could track mutants and stuff like that. So now Tony's come to like collect on that bullshit that affected him. Because this book opens up and Tony's like, okay, I told you all there's stuff going on with Krakoa and Orchis and the mutants are all getting bugged up right now. I said, let me figure out a plan first before we do anything. Well, now I'm calling you all in. Let's go do something about that. We're going to go do it. Let's go deal with like the problem that my technology caused. So this issue is cutting between two things. It's cutting between the Avengers taking down Orchis factories that build Sentinels, and then it's cutting between MODOK, who I suppose is working for Orchis. Full disclosure, I don't know everything going on in the X-Men books or in the Invincible Iron Man book, two things that I've dropped off of. But MODOK is doing Orchis stuff, so MODOK's here now. And the 3D-Man? The 3D-Man is here. And we'll talk more about 3D-Man as we go through this book. I've talked about 3D-Man recently for some reason. Like, he's come up in my life a lot. So seeing him here now, it's very weird. Now, 3D-Man is wearing a leather jacket, and he's like a very smart guy doing smart guy stuff. Part of me thinks they're trying to make 3D-Man into the Mr. Terrific of this universe. Another part of me is just like, well, we can make 3D-Man a bad guy. Who's gonna care? Which might be more accurate. Because he's like, yo, MODOK, they're the Avengers. What do you want from me? I don't know how to destroy them. It's stupid. He's kind of like, this 3D-Man's kind of racist. Like, I don't know. It's weird because he's like, he gets mad that he's no longer an Avenger because like he killed a Skrull during an initiative. And he's like, the Skrulls, the mutants, they're all the same. And the Avengers are assholes too. So then let's just watch the Avengers like take down some stuff. You know, our heavy hitters like take down a facility. Black Panther like hacks the security system at another one and like breaks into everything, frees all the mutant prisoners. They're able to escape. And yeah, it's pretty sick. The more I see this look for Black Panther, the more it's my favorite new look of this book. I love the new design we gave Wanda. It's fantastic and it looks better in her own book. But man, just what they did with T'Challa here, it's so cool. And it stays true to the character while still being very modern. And I think that's really cool. The Avengers are releasing all of these mutants onto the Impossible City for them to stay there while they go attack the Iron Man Sentinels and stuff. MODOK is also like, dude, what am I supposed to do? I don't know what they're going to do next. Everything sucks. 3D-Man's like, well, they're smart and they're ruthless. They have an impossible city on their hands. It's the sword of Damocles, you know, it's hanging above our heads. They're going to kill it. They're going to kill us all. 3D-Man's a villain now. Ooh, scary. Very, very okay, I guess. So, you know, 3D-Man's just being a dick about everything. As that's happening, Carol is going through one of the portals that takes her back to the Impossible City when her negabands are about to switch on her and she becomes Yuna. And, okay. This is from the new, like, ongoing Captain Marvel book from Alyssa Wong, a book I haven't been reading. But here's Yuna. She's, you know, like a cool girl who I guess is, like, swapping stuff. I guess it's their interpretation of the stuff from like the Marvels movie where the Negabands had the characters like switch places and powers and stuff. I guess that's this interpretation of that in the comic books. So Yuna's like, okay, cool. You're freeing the mutants right now? That's pretty sick. I like that. Hopefully everything goes well in that capacity. More big fighting from the characters, more like, I hate the Avengers, I hate the mutants. MODOK, let me be the king of this game. Let me rule this with an iron fist because I'm 3D-Man, I'm going bad or something. I hate the Avengers because they got mad at me for killing a Skrull. Fine. What a weird heel turn for that character. Nobody cares. The thing is, like, I am a fan of 3D-Man because I like the costume and I like the name. But I'm not a fan of the character. So if he wants to be a dick, be a dick. I don't care. No one's really going to think about that more than I am. So that's fine. The Avengers are doing a great job of, like, destroying the Sentinels. They're, like, just charging through them. Like, there's literally, like, a panel where, like, Thor and Vision just, like, fly through the head and chest, and it's broken. They're just defeating them so easily, which I kind of respect. I've had issues with this book talking about, like, the Avengers as being able to like take down any threat at once, but this threat is not aimed for the Avengers, it's specifically aimed for the mutants, so it's not designed to like take on Thor, so I'm fine with them just like destroying them. But now that 3D-Man's got control of everything, he's like sending all of like the Iron Sentinels to go attack the Impossible City. And that's where the book ends. So I guess the next issue will be more of the fall of the House of X, and then we're going to be quickly jumping into Blood Hunt with this book too. So I guess there's a couple of good things going on, I guess. I don't know. It's very quick, and that kind of works for me in ways other issues haven't, because we're just wrapping this up. You know, whatever this era of the Avengers is, feels like we're wrapping it up. So I kind of respect that. I like it. I think this worked for what it was doing. And 3D-Man, what the hell are we doing here? Why not? Why not make this guy a dick? Sure. Who's gonna miss him? Nobody. So, The Avengers, issue number 12, I am going to give a 7 out of 10. Now, thank you all for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. And of course, I will catch you in the next one. Have fun. Stay safe. Good luck.